The world doesn't just disappear when you close your eyes, does it?
My name is Aaron Scott Bachmeyer, and I was born in Minot, North Dakota, to a mother who was 15 years old. I didn't have a male role model in my life. My parents were divorced when I was 7. I never saw my father again. So I spent my formidable youth rebelling, wreaking havoc on anybody and anything I could find. So military life, the initial adaptation was very easy for me, and I exceeded all expectations. The biggest adversity is just war. I spent 3 years in Iraq total, and right over 2 years in Afghanistan, all in combat roles. And war is fucking hell. I watched my best friend get killed in front of me. And I'm still recovering from that, and that's been 7 years. I was diagnosed with severe PTSD. And then I was also wounded twice in combat.
I know who I am. I know
And
since my injury, I can't really.
that was the easy part. Because you can numb yourself to death. You can shut off all those feelings. It's when you come home that everything just rushes back all at once. I think the military treats its personnel fabulously. I think the government of the United States treats veterans like pieces of shit. I think that's the problem in how a person transitions out of a combat situation into a civilian lifestyle. I had support systems when I was in the military. It's the minute that they retired me early and pushed me out the door is when I was on my own. That was the hardest part. When I met at the time it was my girlfriend, my wife now, I was finding a way to die. I was drinking, drugging, doing everything I could do to get the fuck off this planet as soon as possible.
But when we first met, he was a disaster. He was dealing with his demons, with the war and past history when he was younger, and just dealing with it by drinking a lot and doing a lot of drugs. But there was just something about him. I knew, I don't know what it was. I knew that there was more to him, that the disaster he wasn't really him. Well, Aaron's got this personality where I don't know what it is about him, but people just gravitate towards him.
Because I think the people that need the help the most are the guys who come back and have seen some horrific fucking shit. And they're dealing with it every day. And, you know, it's drug use, alcohol abuse, and it's fucking suicide. Those are your options when you come home. You know, your life isn't over just because you came back from a war. You feel that way. You want it to be over. You beg for death every fucking day. But if I can keep one guy from putting a bullet through his head, then I've done my job. And that's probably the real reason I'm here. I love to write, and I have a fucking story to tell. There. You, my friend, are northeast of of my current position.
Could you tell us your name and a little bit about what it's like working with Aaron on set?
My name is Katie Owens, and Aaron is horrible to work with on set. He talks way too much, and he's just an ass to everyone. He never wants to help out. He's a horrible person.
So yeah, how do you feel about working with Aaron? Is he someone fun to work with?
He's a pain.
Is he?
Yeah. I mean, look at him over there. It's just so difficult. I mean, he never does anything. He's so just hard to work with.
Yeah. Could you just tell us your name and a little bit about what it's like working with Aaron?
Well, my name is Jeff Wood, and I guess working with Aaron is like working with any kind of overbearing person. You just really don't talk that much, and let him feel like he's in charge. Yeah.
Ask him how he got botulism.
Oh, botulism. Botulism I got in Africa with a tribe from drinking live blood from a cow.
And he let it go way too far, so we finally ended up in the emergency room. He's half out of it from pain meds, and he's walking down the hall with his tray. I got my poop! I got my poop! And the first time he ever did absinthe when he was in Prague.
And a buddy of mine introduced me to some friends of his, some Czech military guys. And they took us out drinking, and I was like, well, what are we drinking? It's strong. He's like, oh, absinthe. Ah, it's easy, it's great for you. Great for the skin. So after about 6 shots of that, I can't find any of these Czech dudes anymore. They're gone. I couldn't even speak English at that point, let alone Czech. So I spent the next 9.5 hours trying to navigate from the bar I was in to my hotel, which was 4 blocks away, and never made it. So, love. Just love.